At 16 years old, she signed a contract that would change her life. It was everything she had dreamed of. Studio time, a real label, the chance to be heard. She was young, talented, and ready. Like most new artists, she trusted the system. She trusted that the people guiding her career had her best interest at heart. And in many ways, they did. And over the next decade, she built something extraordinary. Album after album, song after song, each one written from her own experiences. Heartbreak, growth, fame, every lyric, every melody came from her. And the world listened. Fans didn't just hear the music. They grew up with it. New songs became part of their lives. Soundtracks to first loves, breakups, road trips, and quiet moments alone. But behind the scenes, there was a detail buried deep in the fine print of that very first contract. She didn't own the recordings. The label did. At the time, it didn't seem unusual. In fact, it was standard. Master recordings, the original versions of songs, almost always belonged to the label. It was just how the industry worked. Until one day, it wasn't. Years later, after she had already become one of the most successful artists in the world, something unexpected happened. Her entire catalog, the music she had created as a teenager, the songs that built her career, was sold. And not to her, to someone else. Suddenly, everything she had made, every album, every recording, belonged to another owner. They controlled how it was used, where it appeared, and who profited from it. She tried to buy it back, but the answer was no. The message from the industry was clear. Move on. They said the past was untouchable, that some things once signed away were gone for good. Fans loved the originals too much. The nostalgia was too strong. Re-recording those songs people already knew by heart, would never work. Some even said it could damage her career. So, she did something unexpected. She went back into the studio, not to create something new, but to recreate what already existed. Every note, every lyric, every album. But this time, on her terms. It wasn't just about sounding the same. It was about sounding better. Stronger vocals, fuller production, the wisdom of someone who had lived through the stories she once sang about as a teenager. And slowly, one by one, the new versions began to appear. Something even more unexpected happened next. The fans followed her. They didn't just listen, they chose. They replaced the originals in their playlists. Streaming numbers shifted. Licensing deals began to favor the new recordings. Even film and television started requesting the updated versions. The songs didn't disappear, but their center of gravity moved. And while all of this was happening, she didn't slow down. She released new albums. She continued writing. She stepped onto stages around the world, crowds larger than ever before. By the time the tour ended, it had become the highest-grossing concert tour in history. And somewhere along the way, the numbers added up to something else entirely. A billion-dollar fortune, built almost entirely from music she owned and performances she controlled. But here's the twist. She never got the original recordings back. The songs that started it all still belong to someone else. She didn't reclaim them. She replaced them. And the moment that could have defined her career became the moment Taylor Swift redefined all the rules. This has been Twist of Fate Radio. I'm Angela Clark. Until next time, remember, sometimes the smallest choices lead to the biggest consequences. Want to explore more stories like this? Visit twistoffateradio.com. There you can read more details about this story and others like it. Plus, you can submit your own Twist of Fate story to be considered for a future episode. You never know what twist of fate is coming next.